after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat already, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
But I'd still have to go to the garden after 7:30, in which I never did because I've been with Hina since 7:30.
And everybody was still together.
So it's not me.
Hina did go back to the gym without you.
But also...
That's a Hina problem.
also, like, you say, like, grabbing the tarp and then putting the coat on it. There's still, like, you have to go to the shed. Didn't we find the tarp in the shed and shit?
Yeah. Like, that's a lot of time.
The tarp. It wasn't like they just pulled the tarp off. They pulled the tarp off, folded it, and threw it in the fucking shed.
Put it away, yeah. I have been given vegetables!
What?
Vegetables?
Vegetables! No one came over with a thing of carrots and peas and cheese and such.
Eat them.
Ooh. Bro.
A crudité, one might say.
I know, Ron.
Alright. I know, Ron.
Deliver.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, he can talk now. Noron got a tooth pulled and one side of his face is swollen up.
Oh.
That loser.
We got a oh and an ah, and then your brother said, ha, loser.
Yeah. I did loser too.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Kyoko, why? Why you hurt me like this?
She's also trying to prove her innocence. Oh, that's me. Oh, no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Why? That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion's on me again. But why? Is it because there's chicken in my vegetable box? Damn.
Why is there chicken in your vegetable box?
It's like
Then it's not a vegetable box.
It's like
How can we trust
I
you?
didn't know what to call it. It's like half vegetables on one side and then it's protein and dairy on the other.
It's a protein box.
Protein.
Why is
Bacon,
Kyoko
yeah.
trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Wakarimasen!
I love you. Why are you doing this to me?
Right?
I never loved you.
Oh! How did we
Conversation with her eyes. Just
how did we end up on this Dead by Daylight bad ending? What? Why? What? Why? What?
It's the evidence that she just presented.
I know, but like, this is the first time we've gotten a new truth bullet in the middle of a trial. I didn't know it could happen.
Keeps you on your toes.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
I'm innocent though.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again our suspects are him and Kyoko.
Listen, I'm trying my best.
You're serious, man. Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50
And
odds.
here's where I would like to reclaim both hero cookies. One for each side of the coin.
Knowing him, like, you never know. He might get it.
Yeah, well, it's 50-50.
Yeah,
I
it's a
have a
50-50
feeling-
chance, and 20% of the time he'll get it right.
I think most of us should remember what happened last time you guys took a 50-50 chance.
What do you mean, you guys?
Oh.
You already forget about last
D&D
session?
guys.
We knew! It
We
wasn't
knew.
us guys, it was one guy.
Axel took a 50-50 chance. I screamed what one to do.
Like who?
Yeah, I have a feeling this coin would actually just get stuck in a floor tile standing straight up.
Right? We're like, oh.
I was gonna say that like this is giving me vote with your heart.
Yeah, right? Vibe check.
Vibe check.
You know, those really never work out.
Everyone
It
points
was
at someone
just
else in a
What
circle.
vape
It's one of
vibe
it's one of
check.
my most watched clips.
It is that
Yeah.
when everyone votes the one perfectly.
Oh,
See? Pretty good idea, right?
no, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
I don't want to talk.
Are you alive?
It was adorable the way you asked that question.
No.
Oh.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Oh, she's not gonna. She's gonna. Oh. She's gonna.
That's the one we
She's
gave
gonna.
to Makoto.
Yep. This is. Yep. Boy, am I in a bad spot.
Yeah,
Boy.
you really are actually.
Maybe you did kill them.
Are you sure? Maybe it's
I'm a
secret.
sleeper agent. I'm Bucky Barnes. I am the Winter Soldier.
They just gotta say the what do they call it again? The keyword?
I can't remember.
Trigger word.
The
Trigger
trigger
phrase.
word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Makoto? Murkoro?
No.
Right? Mukuro Ikusaba.
I have a twin.
the
I don't know,
alternate
man.
despair. And then boom.
Oh boy, howdy.
All right. Sorry.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through from front to back. That is not going in all the way from front to back.
Right. It's too short.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
No.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyways.
So what to do?
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
She framed
Oh my
me.
gosh,
Setting
she
us up the
framed
whole
you.
time.
I fucking framed you.
It was her idea. Me.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto.
Oh.
Respect.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
That's the thing. The way Byakuya just phrased it, I don't think he thinks it's me either. You must have noticed it happened to be the knife that you had. Like, no.
Yeah.
Byakuya does sometimes play that game.
Mm,
Byakuya's stupid.
yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
I didn't hide nothing. It hadn't come up yet. Y'all been talking about the tarp and the blood and the chicken.
And whether or not it was Kyoko who's dead.
It's not that I hid it. It's just
We hadn't reached that point in the conversation.
I couldn't be sure of actually what happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
No, I'm talking too loud.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Boy, you got some explaining to do?
Oh my god.
Sorry. Knife we found in the dead body.
It's the same one that gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Thank you.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Because I had the knife once. That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what
Mm.
killed her, right?
Oh no, she.
Mm.
So there's no question.
I have to shoot it with a
Wasn't there
different bullet.
blood force trauma?
You
Yeah.
took the knife out of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Yeah, I have the wrong bullet loaded. We've established the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body,
It was already dead.
the body was already dead. So am I shooting it with this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, that's we're looking for heroes. That's the cause of death, right? Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Makoto did it, shaking violently. I don't know why my voice came out like that. I blame the carrot.
Don't smoke carrots, kids.
Yeah. Yay!
Wrong, sir.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies. We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the
No.
dead body with the tarp, then put the coat on it. In other words, the victim never wore the bloodstained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on and she already died at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
With my precision in
I will
lining it
say,
up with the
though-
hole that was already in her body. Yeah.
I will say, making the point that the knife isn't what killed her doesn't really hide
Clear
the
me.
fact that you could potentially do it. Because if you, quote,
Mhm.
had the knife in your room, then it means you used the knife for the cover-up, right?
Mm,
Like,
No, but each rebuttal gets you closer to the truth.
hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And I think the one point that's actually going to kind of clear our name would actually be the bomb.
Yep. When we get there.
Right.
'Cause
we
we
were
could not
there
have-
when the bomb was pulled out of the bear, and
It must have been
Never
planted
touched it.
afterwards. They must have
Yeah.
been planted afterwards, yep.
Well, that's assuming that it's the same bomb.
It is.
was
We went to go
gone.
check and it's gone. I went to the gym as part of the investigation to check the Monokuma bear,
Right.
and the bomb is no longer with the body.
we never
Ah.
touched that bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Only Hiro and...
Actually, only Hiro.
Oops.
Oops. Alright. I'm eating chicken now. Irony. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. There's no way that's possible through a coat by an amateur. It is possible, but not by Makoto.
Maybe if they were the ultimate soldier.
The exact condition was written
Wait.
down for everyone to see.
Makoto? Mukuro?
Yo! Which am
I
I
think-
which am I grabbing? Is it just the file?
I think so, because they
Yeah, I
said
think so, because it mentions the...
the
blunt force trauma, right?
And
Yeah. The Monokuma file clearly states there was only one stab wound. Sorry. My Detroit Become Human brain. 28 stab wounds!
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same
I
thing.
was like, I never got to see the
Yep, there she goes.
Fucking Toko, Jesus Christ.
I am through the with the greatest of ease.
She's
All
falling.
she needed now was a flying trapeze.
She's falling with style.
With style.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy the evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey. I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but... What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why did the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you would know the
Why
answer.
does he suck so
You're a
bad?
piece of shit.
Why does he suck so bad?
Because he's Byakuya.
Can't wait for him to die. Well, if you're so smart, then just tell me.
I'll tell ya. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion. That's called the Higgs particle, by the way.
You fucking
But he's right.
It was still wrong.
It might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her, or we won't make any headway on this.
I like that she agrees that she knows she's dumb.
There's only one
Why she's
explanation
never
I can
gotten
think
sick.
of. Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
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 After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? The fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like that somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
We?
It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
What?
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we would suspect Makoto.
Oh.
And then the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect.
Well, she wasn't there when
You,
we pulled the
Kyoko.
bomb out.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think the twist on this one is that it's none of us.
Yeah. Because the body
Mm-hmm.
isn't Mukuro.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue this debate.
Considering he actually likes the trials.
It won't change the facts of the case, regardless.
I guess he is a police case junkie, so.
Mm-hmm. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate! Okay. Oh, only one bullet. Okay,
Oh.
Might have to steal a bullet though.
correct.
Keep that right in mind.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Explosion didn't kill her for sure, I guess.
Oh yeah, she was already totally dead when that happened.
I think it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah, according to the Monokuma file. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victims had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was a cover-up and all those other wounds on her body weren't correct. I actually don't know what I was supposed to steal. Everything they said was correct, but like...
I would think maybe shoot like the Monokuma file, because the Monokuma file only said one stab wound.
Well, yeah, but the thing is,
Hmm.
they've all chosen something that may have been the thing, but one of the things is right.
So
Yeah, it's
many-
head force trauma.
Mhm.
But am I shooting the file at that? Because that's
I
not a
think-
refuting, it's
I think it's an absorption.
You really get to steal the file. Or
Oh, steal the head trauma.
head wound. Yeah.
Steal the head trauma!
And then,
It's
yeah.
not worth it.
If only you could steal the head trauma from a Hifumi.
Hey!
Yeah, steal the head trauma and then...
Too
and
soon.
then maybe shoot the...
This part? Fatal injury has yet to be determined?
Depends. 'Cause That's kind of determined.
Let's see if I remember how to steal shit.
I think it's hold, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was nice.
I don't like how squelchy that sounded.
Squelchy.
Not squelchy, squelchy.
Squelchy.
Alright, see if we're right here. Yeah, over there. Yay! Yay! We're smarticles!
Pachi, 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 pachi.
Yay, patchies! Like patchy. Makoto died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered. We're still assuming that it's Makoto.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear the wounds weren't fresh.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of the head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
That
He's
is an
nuts.
excellent question. No. What the fuck,
He's
Karl?
nuts.
No.
The Monokuma file
Oh, thank you,
says
Toko.
she was hit with a blunt object about as thick as a metal pipe.
I forgot.
Not saying a word, not saying a word, not saying a word. Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it caved their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way, the pals would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
Also, you'd risk stabbing yourself with the other end of the pickaxe.
Also, it's wooden.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. It looks like we're on the same page this
Are
time.
they bonding?
I don't
Are we-
like this.
Are we best friends now?
I don't want to be here.
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Hiro
I'll share my
was.
hero snacks with you.
She was like.
wanna
Toko
try a
was
Toko
watching
snack?
the whole time.
I don't even want to know what's inside a Toko snack.
You
No,
find
it's not actually food. It's just the hockey guy yelling at you.
It's the meltdown south.
Oh, God.
Mommy.
How do I leave the
Clip
call
that.
from here?
Oh god.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know. I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon,
This just
as he just
real-
gets Makoto to reveal everything.
Yeah,
because
every
he really
time.
doesn't know.
Exactly, right? I'm like, you don't know shit, bruh. You just talk a big
Wait
game
for 2 seconds.
No, I'm pretty sure he just wants
to prove that I'm
to
stupid.
embarrass you.
Yeah, but I get it
Like,
right
"Ah,
every
He
time.
doesn't know, but
But I-
now this is what it is.
I get it right every time, motherfucker.
I am the smartest.
Otherwise, I
I
do
feel like
this.
Gavin is trying to be like Kyoko, but. he
But more
just
annoying.
got It, yeah.
The real murder weapon.
Fake.
This is the only thing I've got, and I don't think they hit them with titanium arrows on the back of the head. But that's the only thing I've got. Is that right?
Maybe.
I feel like they're not heavy.
It is metal.
But they're not at all an iron pipe unless it's like the thinnest iron pipe in the world that water can't even go through. This is all I've got. This is unless I hit it with the key.
No, because it's not metal. It's
Apparently, the killing game began when all 16 for students. How do I go back? How the fuck do I go back? I can't. I'm stuck in here now. Is it okay? Is it these? This is the only thing I have that could be remotely like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want to.
Which grants access to no longer? Nope. Nope.
So I mean, I don't have the guide up,
But it really is the only one that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think it's a 2-part thing.
Okay, but either way, do I pick this first?
I think so.
Oh, because if
Indeed, there's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey, how dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret.
Oh,
Okay.
your stream has ended.
What?
Or at least that's what it's showing on my... Like, the stream's going, but it actually says the broadcast you were watching has ended.
It restarted, I guess.
Oh yeah,
restart, yeah,
refresh.
for a quick second.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
live for 32 seconds.
Boo!
Yeah, we're good.
Boo, internet! Boo!
So yay, we get to put those two together.
Now we're on! You're gonna have to download
Yay.
2 again.
Oh,
Are you using the internet?
no?
Kid,
This is
are
why
you
I
creating
just-
more work for yourself, no, Ron?
God damn it.
This is why I record on my computer.
I don't have the... I need a new SSD.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I have that problem too. I've run out of space pretty quick.
Yep. Okay. 9. Is it still broadcasting to you guys on Discord, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We haven't even
Well,
had
actually,
any
you never
hiccups
even
with your
left the
voice.
calls.
Yeah, I just
Good.
noticed that, like, when Prinny had said that we all popped out there for a second, and
Wait, the
then
stream
that popped
stopped
up on my
again?
screen.
Stellan said it stopped again.
It's going for me.
Stellan, you might need to
Stellan might have to refresh.
Dad. Dad. I've gone my sorrows and
Can you guys
chicken.
hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, because I'm laying in bed. I decided I wasn't going to sit at my desk anymore, so I just moved my microphone closer to my bed, and I just decided to lay down. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at tonight.
Hmm. Okay, everyone refresh your streams. I can see and hear you, but you have the broadcast you were watching has ended over me? Twitch, what the fuck?
That's fine.
What?
Yeah,
It's
like
all
that.
good
That's
now,
what
do
I
what he
had, and then I
says.
just refreshed my stream. Like I just simply just closed it off on the phone and then reopened it, and it's going fine for me.
He said
Okay.
it's all good now.
Okay. No more Twitch, no more. Behave. Behave.
Yeah, behave, Twitch.
Beehive. Y'all ever seen Annie McPhee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Not in its entirety.
It was in the
It
dojo
was
locker.
in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master. You have no right.
Is our only truth bullet the woodblock key?
That's a
Should
good
have the
question.
tape, right?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
it
should
should
see
be
if
the-
I could cycle through it.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
bloody duct tape's on there. Yep.
It was just the titanium arrow. I didn't think why they used. Okay. I missed this because we were like, my stream's down. So the too thin part, I'm assuming, is what I'm
Yeah.
shooting.
That's what I am assuming.
Makes sense.
Hi, Mondo.
And the thing that'll actually clear Kyoko was the key was found in her room.
But Byakuya had the
But
key.
Byakuya had the key.
Oh
room.
no! Is this where he dies? Bye, motherfucker.
I hope so.
Oh no.
Sorry, Karel.
Sorry, Karl.
Oh,
hang on.
yeah.
Hang on. We'll find out. Hang on. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Duct tape.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used the duct tape to bind multiple arrows together, which is really inconvenient. Like, this was the only... I know the game is like, we're not going to repeat shit, but you knew that there were giant hammers in the repository, and you chose to tape arrows together.
Also, I
What?
want to point out, their titanium arrows are still not that heavy, bro.
Yeah, even putting them all together would still be kind of...
Even putting 10 of them together is not enough to, like, cause serious blunt force trauma with one blow.
The hammer would have been way better. Just saying. Efficient murdering? Not in this game.
Creative murdering, though.
Yeah, for sure. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Nice, another reference. She's killing it, man.
Yeah.
She's proven she knows what she's
It only
doing.
took 5 cases, but I'm finally showing off my talent.
Aside from being horny.
One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
If only we had been
How
cooperating
is
from
that
the start.
harsh? How is that harsh? Were you even listening?
I want him to say no.
It's meant to teach cooperation. What was the other thing that she's mentioned? No, it's just Fenrir. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, Fenrir.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
That's not true! You were there when I investigated it! We were there together.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Now you're being really pushy.
What? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us, show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I think Makoto understands now.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Have evidence? Uh-huh.
The
Wait,
wood block
did I
key?
pass it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because we found it in your room.
It was in my room.
Don't bother trying to play dumb. The key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
If this really is Byakuya, it makes a lot of sense now. The constant over hiding different parts of the body because he thinks it's all a game.
Yeah.
Of course, for a game, he'd want to kill the most threatening student,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. Are you really dead set on defending her? Or you really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. Well, I do. But it's just... There's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, were you in my room? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know. ...
I was just protecting you.
What? She was protecting me?
Romance. In this
Does that
horrible
mean
world
she...
without romance.
Loves you?
She knew I was being attacked,
Fine.
and she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko killed someone for me?
That's some pretty prideful thinking.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just kidding ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
You have her fucking room key, dipshit. What?
Honey?
Byakuya should know better than anyone. Yeah, that she couldn't have gone to her room last night.
Or this morning.
Or at all. Or even now. You still have the key. This is not the bullet I need, I don't think.
Yeah, this is definitely when you're going to have to absorb and then shoot. Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Why?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit? Is that what you're saying?
Go faster.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker. And then I left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I don't actually think I took the right bullet.
I think you did.
Okay. Kyoko
I
gave
think
her
you did.
room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean... What am I shooting with this?
You're trying to provide the proof.
Locker in my own room.
'Cause he
Yeah,
doesn't
when
believe that
he's
you have
saying
proof.
it's like, do you have proof? What is this proof?
But what am I shooting?
What's the evidence?
Is it the am I shooting the
Byakuya's
word
statement.
proof?
I think on
The
the
first
next
one?
time he talks, there's a yellow.
There's proof, this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, okay. Yay!
You
Teamwork.
cheered before it hit for us.
Oh,
so
sorry.
We were like, oh.
Yeah.
We're like, that's
now,
early
spoiler.
celebration.
Misaki,
Yeah.
the next multiple choice I want you to hold out before you answer.
Okay. In what way? Like see all the options or
Just don't answer. It's a multiple choice. Just
like
don't answer
like
right away.
let the timer run out or
No, you'll get answers on the side. Just once it pops up, just don't answer too quickly. That's all.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Read everything so we can.
If I'm right,
insight.
Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Cause
Girl.
she'd given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I cannot possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this isn't like her. To try and save herself was such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Alright, she said the mastermind did it himself.
The mastermind's trap. The mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? Should I... Mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie? I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? I'm repeating myself now. He really is. He's just gonna pass out. His brain's just overloaded.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong?
What do I do? I have to decide right here and now, apparently.
All right. I wanted you to ignore all of her advice and pursue the lie.
Okay. Should I have saved before I got here?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
I can feel the nervousness.
I could feel the nerve.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Why are we like this? Why are we here? Just to suffer?
She has
Lie
something that
cover another lie.
we know that she has something that she hasn't told anybody else about.
The key, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Monokuma key.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to the Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
Correct.
Shit, this is fast.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. It's the only explanation.
Kyoko herself told me before the trial started. She had stolen something very important from the headmaster's room. What am I shooting?
Just to make this simple, because it's the only time you're contradicting Kyoko.
Yeah.
When she says, "Gotten into my room," you shoot her account because she
Oh,
told
the
you about
headmaster's key is a
It's a skeleton.
mass.
It's a skeleton key.
Oh.
And she already had that key, so she had no issue just giving her key to Byakuya.
That's why she was like, oh.
Yeah, I can still get into my room.
But
Fuck
I'm
you.
still framing her for this, and I don't get it. Pew pew. You are correct. E. Objection. Oh. The monoskull key.
I mean, it's been real, guys.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
Huh?
Monokuma's secret tool?
I like that he's here for this, though, so he's gonna be like, hmm? Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you go into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Oh.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing?
No. I'm simply recognizing that I lost. But what are you talking about? Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then are you saying you really didn't? Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Hey, what's up?
No, it's not. I have like 14 minutes left. Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up. All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous. Since when is there any...
It's because you were late. So the trial started late, and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Do we just not know?
What is happening?
Well, obviously we're killing Kyoko because she's the blackened, right?
But...
Yeah. I guess I'm down to 1, 2.
Wait,
I don't
what?
understand, though.
Wife is dead.
Good job. You got it right.
We didn't even vote.
Brilliantly right.
Yeah, it didn't actually ask me to pick someone's portrait.
Yeah.
You got it right? Does that mean Kyoko is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
I prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay then. Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time.
This isn't right. I don't understand.
Don't worry. Everything will make sense soon.
But she didn't do it.
I want this punishment to be in VR.
They do have a execution VR for
Oh
this.
no.
You can watch the executions.
Oh my god.
No, I want to be like in the.
I think you're in the execution, actually. Yeah.
Oh my god. She's just gonna
Why?
get crushed?
I don't know. I think it's similar to this execution too.
Probably because they had my same thought. I want to be in this execution in VR.
This is a
I
horrible
wanna
way
be
to
turned
go.
into Mondo butter.
I mean, they've all been
Well, no,
horrible
this-
ways to go, but
This will be the Kyoko pancake that you can spread the butter on.
Ew.
Oh yeah. Wait,
After school lesson.
you ruined it, Gavin. It was so innocent until you said you.
she's actually not really trapped in this desk. Can we talk about that? She could just get up. She's not chained to it or anything.
What if she's super glued to it?
I don't
Gorilla glue.
understand. She actually did the murder? We didn't even prove that.
This girl's gonna cry. Look at her face.
We didn't
Kyoko
actually
showing
prove...
emotion. Goodbye, wife.
We didn't prove...
It was nice knowing you.
We proved that I didn't do it.
I think Monokuma wanted to actually just punish Kyoko for stealing his shit.
But that's not how class trials work.
Alright, keep going.
That's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusawa came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent, or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. I mean, if she'd actually been innocent, she wouldn't have died. But... Even for me, I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it proved to be our last class trial. Once the case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others.